Hey everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Shotgun Red, and I'm Sheila.
I'm Jennifer.
And if you're joining us for the first time, we want to welcome you here.
Yes, and if you're returning, thanks again for joining us, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and
yes, and ring the bell.
Ring that bell.
Ring it.
And give us that thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow, and we so appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
And wait till you see what we have for you today.
It's good.
It is really good. You are really going to love this recipe. We know it. And so we are going to show you how it's done.
We're going to start by prepping our ingredients. 2 heads of romaine lettuce.
And I've already got these washed.
I like this kind of lettuce.
And we're just going to slice these up.
Slicing and chopping, and here goes the next one.
Yeah, and I'm mostly using the green part of these. I'm not going to use the head area, so I'll use that for something else. I'll only go so far and leave that, set that aside. And I'm just going to chop these up this way.
I love that.
Romaine's great.
Now don't forget that little piece. We need all the pieces we can get. I like this little tray.
I know, I found this at the dollar store, believe it or not, and I wanted to do an oblong platter like this. And
looks pretty.
It makes the presentation of this look really good.
That looks good.
I mean, you could do it in a bowl if you want to, I guess.
There's one more. There you go. Now then.
I'm getting it. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to rip up some of these bigger pieces and make sure they're bite-sized anyway. And then...
the lettuce is always a starter.
That's right. And this is going to be the bed for our beautiful, delicious salad.
Then we're going to slice up a red onion.
And I'm going to just cut the ends off here.
And Steve, whenever he made salads and stuff, it always just chopped up so good and so pretty. And
oh, yeah.
I really miss his salads.
Oh, yeah. Steve made some great salads. In fact, I'll put a couple of those down below in the description box. You guys can check them out. He made great salads.
That's how Steve used to cut them up.
And I'm just going to do these like this, and then I'm just going to pull them apart. And my eyes are already watering.
That's his cutting board, too, though.
It is.
We're cutting it on.
Yeah, I love this cutting board. So we'll get all these sliced up and kind of pulled apart here. Then...
hard salami slices.
And I just went and got these at the deli, and so I'm just going to stack these up.
Probably about 10 slices, depending on your salad size.
Let's slice them. Yeah, and I'm just going to slice these into strips.
You can add more, or you can take away. Just depends.
I love hard salami, and this is the Genoa salami. So I'm going to do another stack here. Get these all sliced up.
We have some provolone cheese.
And we're going to slice these the same way. I like them in strips. I mean, you can do cubes if you find them. I couldn't find any of the provolone cubes or even the blocks. They were out of it at the store, so I just got the slices. So we're just going to do it just like we did the salami. Now we've got our tray here, and we're going to start building our salad with some mozzarella.
Shredded mozzarella cheese.
And I'm just going to sprinkle this all over the top. Got to have some mozzarella.
Sliced salami.
Then I'm going to start placing the meat here in the corner.
We also picked up some pepperoni.
And this is just your turkey pepperoni. You guys can use whatever kind of pepperoni you want. It just looked good to me, and it tastes really good. But you can use whatever brand, whatever kind you like. And I'm just going to place the meat on the corners here.
Yeah, this is very colorful.
This is very colorful. I believe antipasto means like before dinner. And so people would just use this kind of as an appetizer and take what they want off of it before dinner.
Slice provolone.
And I'm going to put this cheese here on the sides in the middle.
Jen, do you remember when we were out in Texas and doing a show? And we stopped at this buffet, and it was a huge, huge buffet. Remember that?
Yeah.
And they had salads. I mean, salads like crazy.
Oh, the whole thing was like a salad bar.
Crazy. They had a lot of salads. And Steve kept going back to a salad that they had pre-made, and it was almost just like this.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept going back and back. So I was wondering, if he's going to have a place for the steak and potato and macaroni and cheese and all the other. But he kept eating this right here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot like this one.
Yeah, it was.
It reminded me of it.
That's true. You like those salad bars. Then I've got some sliced banana peppers. And you could use pepperoncinis or whatever you like. The banana peppers are mild, but it has such great flavor. I mean, a lot of people will put these on sandwiches even, Italian subs and whatnot. And I think the Cuban sandwiches and stuff too. So I love banana peppers. So I'm going to use these and just, whoops, got that one right there. I'm going to just use those. And then
there's the grape tomatoes.
I like the grape tomatoes. I like the flavor of them. Some people use cherry, and you could slice them, but I like to leave them whole. And just kind of place them here in the middle.
We've had a lot of interesting food over the years, haven't we?
We have. But this is a fantastic salad. I mean, you could pretty much this is dinner for me. I mean, I say before dinner, but I could just make dinner out of this. And then I've got
some black pitted and drained olives. You can use any olives that you prefer.
Yeah, if you like the green.
You don't have to use these, but you can use the green ones, whatever you like.
Exactly.
Or if you don't like them, you don't even put them on.
Oh, I love black olives.
Or if you want to add anything to this, just add to it.
Oh, yeah. Everything but the kitchen sink on this salad. So, yeah, I'm just placing the olives around. And then I've got
Mama Donna's favorite marinated artichoke
hearts. Ugh. Marinated artichoke hearts are delicious.
I love those things. I get that right there every time I go to a salad bar.
Yes. And I'm just going to place these around. And you could even pour some of the dressing over this that's in this jar. It is so good. So tasty. So I'm just going to play. Oops.
Whoops. Yep.
I know.
An olive again.
They're rolling off.
I'll get it.
Yeah, just rinse it off and eat it. We'll eat
I'll
it.
take anything that falls off the plate.
And then I'm going to take these
sliced red onions.
Place them around.
This salad has so much flavor to it, you can tell.
It does, and you don't need any other kind of seasoning because it's got all
Look at the color to this. It's so appetizing.
I know. I mean, this is like a smorgasbord of salad. Yum.
I think this salad needs some sideboards.
It does.
That salami and cheese won't go to waste.
Nope, we're going to put those on. I saved a few for the top because I didn't want it to be buried, so.
Put it on there, Jen.
Just put the slices on top there. I'm going to use it all here. We're not wasting anything.
This is cool. I love this.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Now that is a salad.
Oh yeah. Look at that. I mean.
No wonder Steve kept going back to the salad bar.
All that stuff.
Yeah, serve this up. I love this. I'm ready.
All right. Well, so we'll just take some pepperoni here, some salad.
I have a little of everything. Okay, I'll take that. A few of those. I love salami.
Oh, yeah.
And peppers.
Banana peppers.
And grape tomatoes.
Some tomatoes. Some onion. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
Just
like
delicious.
Yeah,
I have a little bit more lettuce in there. And this is how they would do it.
You can use any kind of Italian dressing if you like.
Absolutely. I love this Olive Garden light Italian. It is so good.
That's Jen's favorite.
That's right. It's like my new fave. It's really tasty.
I love that kind too. It's got a lot of flavor to it.
It does. It's only 30 calories per serving, which is good, but it's got great flavor. Well, as Steve would say, is this the best antipasta salad? If it ain't, it ought to be. We'll see you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Bye.
Well, that's She and Jen, them two girls having too much fun. We hope you enjoy this recipe, and we really hope you subscribe to our channel. That's easy. Little Shotgun Red's face will pop up over here in a little bit. When you click on it, it'll say subscribe, then you're subscribed. Next to it will be a little notification bell. If you click that little bell, then YouTube will send you every single one of our recipes or a notification that we posted one as soon as it comes out. See you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Is this the best? If it ain't, it ought to be.